no one saw it coming. The sound of hooves echoed through the familiar Heartland fields, but this time, it wasn't just another rider, it was him. After years of pain, rumors, and quiet heartbreak, Ty Borden stepped into the place he once called home. And just like that, everything changed. Amy froze. Jack's hand trembled on his coffee mug, and the audience held its breath. But Ty's return isn't just a homecoming, it's a storm about to break. Episode 1 of Heartland Season 19 wastes no time pulling us into the emotional whirlwind. From the very beginning, there's a sense that something is stirring, something the family isn't prepared for. For Amy, life has been about healing, raising Lindy, keeping the ranch running, and doing her best to hold onto the legacy Ty left behind. But deep down, the questions never stopped. What really happened? Why did he vanish? And if he was alive all along, why didn't he come back? When Ty suddenly walks through the barn doors, the world stops spinning. He's not the man who left. There's a weariness in his eyes, a weight on his shoulders that wasn't there before. And although Amy wants to run into his arms, something inside her holds back. This isn't a fairy tale reunion. It's raw, messy, and loaded with pain that has no easy fix. Jack, usually the family's anchor, is shaken. His emotions teeter between anger and relief. He wants to welcome Ty back, but the silence of the past years feels like betrayal. Lou, ever practical, is suspicious. She demands answers, pushing Ty to explain where he's been and why he disappeared. But Ty is guarded, offering only fragments of the truth. Something about being in danger, about needing to stay away for everyone's safety. It's clear there's more he's not saying. Meanwhile, Georgie's absence casts a long shadow. She's off chasing her dreams, unaware that the man who helped raise her has returned. Katie is confused. Lindy doesn't recognize him, and that truth nearly breaks Ty. Seeing his daughter for the first time in years, knowing she doesn't know who he is, leaves him speechless. Tension builds at every corner. Amy is caught between joy and rage. How can she forgive him for missing so many moments, for letting her grieve when he was alive? And yet, his presence awakens something long buried, a love that still lingers, no matter how broken. Episode 1 doesn't give us all the answers, but it plants the seeds of something huge. Ty's return isn't just about him, it sets off a chain reaction. Old wounds are reopened, secrets threaten to surface, and the peace that Heartland had found in his absence is now trembling at the edges. But one thing is certain, Ty is back. And with him comes a flood of questions, emotions, and consequences that no one in the Heartland family is ready for. What he's running from, and why he finally chose to come home now, remain chillingly unclear. As the sun rises over Heartland the next day, nothing feels normal. The ranch is quiet, but not peaceful. It's the kind of silence that comes before a storm. Amy wakes up wondering if Ty's return was just a dream. But he's really there, standing outside, staring at the land they once shared. Their conversations are short, heavy with unspoken words. Every glance between them feels like a memory crashing into the present. He's back, yes. But is he truly home? Ty tries to settle in, but it's clear he doesn't know where he belongs anymore. The world he left behind has moved on without him. Lindy has grown. Amy has become stronger, more independent. Jack and Lisa now carry the burden of running Heartland while dealing with their own aging bodies and changing roles. Even Caleb seems different, more protective, less trusting. Everyone is watching Ty, waiting for him to explain what really happened. But he's still holding back. When Lou confronts Amy in private, she doesn't hold back. She warns her sister not to fall into old patterns, not to trust blindly. Lou fears that Ty's return might not be as simple as it looks. Maybe he's hiding something darker, something dangerous. And deep down, Amy feels it too. Ty's eyes carry a shadow. Something happened out there in the years he was gone. Something that left more than physical scars. Later that day, while helping Jack repair a fence, Ty finally opens up a little. He mentions being caught in something bigger than he could control, something involving people he couldn't trust, a choice he had to make to keep his family safe. But before he can say more, a car appears at the edge of the property, a black SUV, unknown, unwelcome. Ty's face changes instantly. His body tenses. He tells Jack to go inside, and for the first time, The danger feels real. That moment changes everything. Ty's homecoming isn't just a miracle, it's a warning. Whatever he escaped from may still be following him. The past hasn't been buried, it's alive and hunting. Amy realizes that the return of the man she loved may come with a price. A threat that could hurt not just her, but everyone she holds dear. And now, she must choose. Protect the life she rebuilt, or fight for the love she thought she lost forever. Episode 1 closes with a powerful image. Ty standing alone in the field, watching the SUV disappear in the distance, knowing it won't be the last visit. Amy watches him from the porch, her heart torn in two. She doesn't know what tomorrow holds, but she knows one thing. Nothing at Heartland will ever be the same again. This isn't the end of the story. It's only the beginning. Sometimes life gives us moments that shake everything we thought we knew. Ty's return is one of those moments. For years, the family grieved him, carried his memory like a wound that wouldn't heal. Amy, especially, built her life around loss. She learned how to smile without him, how to raise Lindy alone, how to keep the ranch running while carrying the weight of the past on her shoulders. But now, the past is standing in front of her, breathing, talking, hurting. And suddenly, nothing makes sense anymore. This episode isn't just a story about someone coming home. It's about what happens when life throws you a second chance, one you begged for, cried for, but never really expected to get. And when it arrives, it doesn't come with answers or peace. It comes with fear, confusion, and the terrifying question, what now? Amy has always been strong, but strength isn't just about pushing through the pain. Sometimes it's about facing it, looking love in the eye when it returns covered in scars. It's about asking hard questions, even when the answers might hurt. It's about deciding whether to open your heart again to the person who once shattered it, not out of anger, but out of fear, protection, survival. Ty's journey isn't over. We don't know where he's been. We don't fully understand why he stayed away, but we know he's here now, and his presence is stirring up emotions everyone thought they had buried. Regret, anger, hope, love. Heartland is changing. The calm is gone, replaced by something raw and uncertain. And yet, there's something beautiful in that. Because healing has never been a straight road. It's full of detours and shadows. Ty's return is messy, unexpected, and painful, but it's also the first real sign that healing might look different than we imagined. Maybe it's not about going back to the way things were. Maybe it's about finding a way forward, even when everything feels broken. Amy is standing at a crossroads. She can't undo the years of silence. She can't erase Lindy's childhood without her father, but she can choose what comes next. She can choose to forgive, or to protect, or to wait. Whatever she chooses, we know it won't be easy. But then again, nothing at Heartland ever is. This episode leaves us with a powerful truth. Home isn't just a place. It's the people who fight for you, the ones who wait, who grieve, and who hope even when hope feels impossible. Ty has come back to that kind of home. But whether he stays, that's a question only time can answer. And maybe that's the real heart of this season. Not just the return of Ty Borden, but the test of what love, family, and forgiveness really mean when the past comes knocking. So, what do you think? Can love survive years of silence? Can a family rebuild after so much loss? And most of all, can Amy and Ty find their way back to each other, not as they were, but as they are now? Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us what moment hit you the hardest. And if you're just as invested in this emotional ride as we are, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss a twist in this powerful new season of Heartland. Because one thing's for sure, this is only the beginning. And Heartland has never felt more alive.